On everybody, Vince Goodrum here. It is Thursday afternoon, just sitting out here having some lunch, and had another video proposed today, but due to the recent changing of events, I want to talk a little bit about Charles Poliquin. As some of you guys have found out today, he recently passed away. The great strength sensei is what I refer to him, as well as a lot of other people. As far as the reports are concerned, as far as his passing is concerned, I'm not pretty aware of it. I know that he had a couple of heart attacks and he had a couple stents in, but I'm not going to speculate on that. And more importantly, I'm not going to talk about how Charles died. I'm going to talk to you about how he lived and why he was very important in this industry of bodybuilding and fitness. Now, the strength sensei, he was a Canadian strength coach, a very great one, and he wrote one of the best books out there called the Poliquin Principles. I myself picked up the book back in '98, and this was probably the most hardcore strength conditioning book ever. There was no bullshit pictures or illustration or anything like that. I mean, there were a couple pictures there, but I mean, it was basically teaching about advanced strength conditioning and strength training tactics. I mean, it was just all material, 100% pure protein. I mean, it wasn't one of those bullshit books. There was a great book. It's an informative read. You guys can get it on Amazon. I'd suggest you get it on Amazon. I don't care about what the critics said. A lot of people criticized the book because it wasn't picture books like Arnold Schwarzenegger's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, but it wasn't meant to be. The book was meant to teach advanced strength conditioning, period. And that's what Charles was known for, the strength sensei. That's what he was known for. But the thing about it is, those principles helped out a lot, for a lot of aspiring and upcoming bodybuilders, because the purpose of bodybuilding is you got to add on muscle. And, so you do have to change up your technique, and you have to find new techniques in order to, build muscle. And, the Strength Sensei's book was one of the best informative guides in order to, break those plateaus that a lot of lifters and bodybuilders actually had, and increase muscle mass. So subsequently, for a lot of people, he's going to be sorely missed because, I mean, he was a wealth of information that was out there, so, he wrote a number of other books, but, the one book that just basically describes him is the principles, period. If you guys are on Amazon, you want to learn more about the guy, just pick up that book. I think like I said, it came out about 20 years ago, but it doesn't matter how fucking old is it. It is still an awesome book. It is an awesome read. It's a very informative guide to building muscle. You guys need it. You guys want it. And my question is, why don't you have it if you don't have it? You need to get his material, as well as any other books that he actually has there. I mean, he's written a number of other books there as well. And, ultimately, I didn't know him as a person. I've never actually met him. But, I know of his work, and I've read his work, and I've learned from his work. And, the material that I learned from him, I took and applied to my own fitness and bodybuilding goals. And you guys should as well. So, Charles, Strength Sensei, rest in peace, brother. And that's all I got to say today.